Hello, welcome to another fantasy football tournament series number 63, and this is the UEFA Nations League Group Winners' Cup. So I took the 16 group winners from all four leagues of the UEFA Nations League this season that wrapped up a couple of days ago, and I decided to put them into a 16 tournament. So all the four winners from League A, B, C, and D, and I, do the seeding system, etc. And I thought it'd be a pretty neat idea. Make this a tournament of teams that moved up, that were promoted from their groups, that won their groups. And as I chose a host nation, the semifinals of the real-life UEFA Nations League will be hosted in Portugal. So I picked Portugal as this tournament host, as you see over here. And let's just go through the groups. So Group A, we've got Portugal, Macedonia, Bosnia-Herzegovina, and Scotland. In Group B, I've got Switzerland, Sweden, Belarus, and Serbia. C is the Netherlands, Ukraine, Finland, and Georgia. And Group D is England, Denmark, Norway, and Kosovo. So let's jump right in. I'm running low on battery, and I have to charge my tablet. So I'm going to try to make this quick. Portugal versus Macedonia in the opener. I've gone with a 3-0 victory for Portugal. And Bosnia-Herzegovina versus Scotland, I've gone with a 2-1 victory for Bosnia-Herzegovina. Portugal versus Bosnia-Herzegovina, gone with a 2-1 victory for Portugal. And for Scotland versus Macedonia, I've gone with a 0-0 draw. Macedonia versus Bosnia-Herzegovina, a 2-1 victory. A 2-0 victory. 2-0 for Bosnia-Herzegovina. Scotland versus Portugal. Another 2-0 victory, this time for Portugal. So I have Portugal winning the group on 9 points. Bosnia-Herzegovina on 6 points. And both Macedonia and Scotland finishing on 1 point each. I think Portugal and Bosnia would control this group. I don't know who would finish ahead of who on goal difference off the top of my head, whether Macedonia-Scotland or Scotland-Macedonia interchangeably. Let's moving on to Group B now. Oh yeah, and Macedonia-Scotland are out. They're eliminated. In Group B, Switzerland versus Sweden. I've gone for Switzerland to get revenge from the round of 16 elimination in this past World Cup this last summer. Switzerland wins this match 1-0. And then Belarus versus Serbia. I've gone with a 1-1 draw here. I think Belarus would get a result. Switzerland versus Serbia. Gone with a 2-0 victory for Switzerland. Switzerland versus Belarus. A 2-0 victory for Switzerland. And then Serbia versus Sweden. I've gone with a very, very narrow, ugly 1-0 victory for Sweden here, which is something Sweden would very much so do, given their reputation. And then Sweden versus Belarus. I've gone with a I'll say it. Oh, that's tough. 2-1 victory for Sweden. And then Serbia versus Switzerland. I've gone with Serbia to get revenge over Switzerland for their loss in the World Cup to win this match 2-1. So Serbia beats Switzerland 2-1. However, even though Serbia wins their last match, it's not enough to go through, because ultimately Switzerland wins the group on 6 points. Sweden comes in second, also on 6 points. Serbia comes in third on 4 points. Belarus comes in last with 1 point. So 6-6-4-1. Serbia and Belarus are out. Moving on, the Netherlands versus Ukraine. Gone with a victory here for the Netherlands by a high-scoring game of 4-2. And then Finland versus Georgia. I've gone with a 2-2 draw. So 2 very high-scoring games here in both matches. Netherlands versus Finland. I've got Finland's defense playing a huge role in this match, as they did during the Nations League, and they grind out a sort of a surprising 1-1 draw with the Dutch. And then Georgia versus Ukraine. I've gone with a 3-1. No, you know what? I've gone with a 2-0 victory for Ukraine. Ukraine versus Finland. Gone with a 1-0 victory for Ukraine. And Georgia versus the Netherlands. I've gone with a 3-0 victory for the Netherlands. So Holland wins this group on 9 points. Ukraine on 7 points, because they draw with Finland. 7 points. Ukraine on 6 points. Finland on 2 points, a very admirable finish for Finland with 2 draws. And Georgia on 1 point. So Netherlands, Ukraine go through. England versus Denmark in Group D, and Norway versus Kosovo. I've gone with a 2-1 victory for England over Denmark. And Norway versus Kosovo, another 2-1 victory for Norway. England versus Norway, I've gone with I'm going to say a 1-0 victory for England here. And Kosovo versus Denmark, I'm going to go with a 3-1 victory for Denmark. Denmark versus Norway, I'm going with I personally would not consider it an upset, even though Denmark is the better team. I'm going with a 1-0 victory for Lars Lagerbäck's Norwegian team, who are promoted to League B. I'm going with a 1-0 victory for Norway. They'll just eke it out over their one of their rivals in Scandinavia. And then Kosovo versus England. I'm going to go with a 4-0 victory for England. So England tops the group with 9 points from 3 wins. Norway in second, 6 points. Denmark third with 3. Kosovo in last with 0. Kosovo are a good team. They're a good team, but this is a very tough group. So 9, 6, 3, 0. Norway are sort of the surprise team in the quarterfinals, but I wouldn't consider it a big surprise. So moving on to the quarterfinals. Portugal versus Sweden. I've gone for a 1-0 victory for Portugal. Netherlands versus Norway. Going for a 2-0 victory for the Netherlands. Switzerland versus Bosnia and Herzegovina. Going with a 2-1 win for Bosnia and Herzegovina in extra time. And then England, Ukraine, gone with a 2-0 victory for England. Moving on to the semifinals. Portugal versus the Netherlands. I have gone with a 2-1 victory for Portugal, the host nation, in extra time. And then England versus Bosnia-Herzegovina, gone with a high-scoring 3-2 victory for England. Third place game between the Netherlands and Bosnia-Herzegovina. I've gone with a 2-1 victory for the Dutch. So Bosnia-Herzegovina finish in fourth, Netherlands in third. The final, Portugal versus England. I think it would be a really drawn-out game, probably very rugged. A 0-0 draw, and Portugal wins it on penalty shootout. So I do have Portugal, the host nation, winning this tournament. England would come in second. Portugal wins it, so Portugal in first, England in second, Netherlands in third, Bosnia-Herzegovina in fourth. Leave a comment below, like, subscribe. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, guys, God willing, for Group A profile of the Asian Cup. So, peace out.